Good morning, everybody. Today we're going to talk about poetry because ever since I was young, I've had a knack for writing, and I'd say I'm pretty good at it, at least in my opinion and my teacher's opinion, and seemingly everyone I show seems to like it. So I'm trying to say this without it sounding like, oh, I'm so good at it kind of thing, because I don't want to be that kind of person. But I would say I'm pretty good at poetry. So I started making blog posts about it because last night I was feeling very emotional. And so I went onto the interwebs and I posted a poem. I wrote my heart out and it was all super whatever and all that. If you want to actually check that out, you just go to browserbargain.wordpress.com/blog. And I'll put a link for it in the description because it's my website. It's the website I own, so yeah, everything I do is on there. All my user scripts, themes, and all that, it's all on there. Or not my user scripts, I haven't put those up there yet. But I will. I will put them up there in a blog post or something. I'll create like a special post where I just put code up there. All the codes I use for different websites. If you want an auto clicker for Cookie Clicker, I'll get you an auto clicker for Cookie Clicker. If you want an auto respawn for something like Agario, then I'll get that for you. And I've made these things before. So, yeah. Anyway, that's besides the point. Today we're talking poetry. And my little brother asked me, what is poetry? And I had to describe this to him. And by that I mean, I literally just looked it up. And then I had to look up a kid's definition of it. Because I couldn't explain it well enough. And despite being very experienced in this, being very good at it, I could not define it. And that bewildered me. So here's my example of it to you guys. Instead of saying, turn on the TV, you'd say, don the black gem, or rest pitch on, rest pitch into one, rest pitch unto what once was, what would be, cast the rainbow on me. And that's just telling you about turning on the pixels to like get the colors going and all that. You explain every little mini step in fancy words. And what I do is I write things out. I'll say, I threw spaghetti at a wall. And then I put it through this filter of fancy words. How did it feel when I was pulling back my arm? Well, my muscles contracted. So that's step one. Or you would talk about the idea of it forming, saying creativity wakes once more. If you're doing a rhyming scheme, you could do creativity wakes once more, creaking in its wrecked door or wretched door. You could do the part about your arm rearing back, would be the tender burning as mind comes to fuel reality. Something like that. Something really fancy. You pass it through this filter and you get blocks of different parts, like a step-by-step process, but in these big fancy words. So instead of saying, I grabbed a piece of spaghetti, you could say, you could speak about it almost in third person. My hand donned the spaghetti, or the boiled pastry, the boiled baked being. I don't know, something fancy like that. You can put in things like alliteration, where alliteration is where you start a word off with one letter, say the letter B, and then the next word also starts with the same letter. So, baked babies. You just say something and you say it fancier, if that makes sense. If it doesn't make sense, let me know and I'll re-explain it. I just wanted to let you guys know that I have a blog out and that I had to explain to my little brother what exactly a poem is at like 7:30 in the morning. And you know me, I haven't even drank my coffee yet. I have my coffee right here. and I have not drank it. Hang on, hang on. This is very important. This is vital to the video because now I can put it under the coffee time videos thing because I drink my coffee a lot. Or sorry, I'm always on camera with coffee, but I don't drink it, and so I don't know whether I should put it in my coffee time videos just because I have it here and I intend on drinking it, but then I never do. Maybe I'll write a poem about it. There we go. I've drank some of my world famous coffee. I actually do intend on opening a cafe once I get enough money and I get a building and all that. This is way, way down the road. But I'm learning it all now because since they're, you know what, this is a conversation for another video. And if you'd like to hear about it, then leave a like and maybe a comment down below. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. And if you liked it, then I hope to see you in the next one. See ya.